Welcome back to Chow Time Pods. Your host, Red. You got a video today from AntonDaniels.
Have the men given up? I'm serious. They just stopped. They don't want to have sex anymore. They don't want to go on dates with women. They just want to hang out with their boys. Look, I get it. Men want to hang out with men. They want to do their thing. They don't want to care about women drama anymore. I don't know. Maybe someone can explain to me what's going on, because as long as men are not approaching women, they are going to be single.
No. You're going to be single. Don't forget that part.
And women are having a great time. From what I've seen, single women are having a great time. Yes,
Stop
maybe
making
they
videos.
want boyfriends, they want to hook up, but single women are having a great time. The single men, I don't know, not so much. What do you think?
A lot of women are scrambling for options because what happened was over the past 5 years they had their pick of the litter, but the problem was that they rejected every single guy that was into them, or eventually they just didn't want a relationship with those guys anymore because they got bored or they thought the grass was greener elsewhere. Well, here's why that's really bad right now.
This guy's a Chad looking, decent mustache, light colored eyes, decent hair. I would assume he's some kind of Chad.
Well, you fast forward 5 years and a lot of them slowly figure out that they don't look the same at 30 as they did at 25.
Dude, they're not.
Okay, those wrinkles start to set in, things change. Well, over that 5-year span, what most of these guys did to overcome that heartbreak was a lot of them self-improved. And now these guys are coming into their prime. So that means they're making more money than ever. They're more ripped than they were before. They have more swag than they had before. They have more charisma than they had before, and they're way more desirable. Well, now what happens is a lot of the women are sitting there going, whoa, what did I do? I passed up on every single option. And now what you're seeing is relationships are just not formed at all. Women can feel it, okay? Men have completely given up. Men don't approach anymore. Men don't even talk to them. And
We know they feel it because just look at the sheer videos of them saying men aren't approaching, men aren't trying anymore, men are just doing bare minimums.
what I can tell you is the more you start to basically, as a dude, the more you basically live like a woman, prioritize self-care. We're going to stay in tonight and focus on ourselves. The more you do that, the more all of your attention goes to you, the more attractive you become. So what you're going to notice is about to happen within the next 5 years is women are going to have to start to approach men.
Correct.
It's already happening more than you ever can believe. The first woman, she asked a question. She said, do men want to be single? I think the better question is, are men lonely? There's a lot of men that may be alone a lot of the time, but it doesn't mean that they're lonely.
Correct.
And they can get companionship, and it doesn't mean that they don't even have situationships when they want it. They have access, but that don't mean that they utilize it. Some guys is just not even interested because they spending more time focusing on their purpose than they are focusing on women, and that's just that is just an explosion moment for women for whatever reason. And I will tell you that it unlocked a lot of things for a lot of guys that I see having a conversation about it. And a lot of winners don't even care about what women think anymore, right? It used to be marketed to guys that you had to spend your time chasing a woman, trying to make her your wife. And then once you make her your wife, you got to make sure you try to keep her. You got to do all of these things instead of focusing on anything that's regarding you. And now we live in a technological era.
No, that's exactly how I lived my life when I was married. The way that Anton described it, right? Just focusing on her, keeping her happy, keeping everything in line the way I thought she might have wanted it. And yeah, I didn't thrive in life. I didn't make a lot of money. I struggled through a lot of entrepreneurial things, careers, and just failures of businesses and stuff until she left, divorced me, and then I was just like, well, I got nothing else to lose. Let me just focus every ounce of time and effort into YouTube, into other businesses, into everything, and not focus on anybody else's happiness.
Where we've made life easier and we've civilized the world, and we even got AI robots that are coming. And yes, AI robots are definitely coming. We've civilized the world to where you don't necessarily need to do anything as far as coming together to make sure that y'all can survive together, right? Once your kids are old enough, and I see a lot of guys and women that are choosing not to have children anymore, and they
Yep.
just living their best life because they don't even want to bring.
I'm actually really sad by the a lot of men not wanting children thing. It really sucks. You know, like obviously our population collapses, no more new children, but I think we're missing out on a big aspect of life. Is kids, right? Like what are we put on this earth for? To procreate. I think procreating and having kids is unlocking the next part of life that is locked away from you. You know what I mean? Does that make sense? I might sound stupid saying that.
Bring children into this demonic world anymore. When you start to consider all of those factors, right, and you start to think about the future of America and the future of people, and even outside of America, how people are moving and stuff like that, you start to realize that, wait a minute, it's not what I thought it was. It's not playing out the way that people have planned it. This is not the same time and the same way that it was before. And so you got to be a little bit more careful. Now, you're going to see a lot of women that are projecting and they're going to say stuff like, man, because women are having a good time or whatever. So why are y'all concerned about what men are doing then?
Correct. Stop making these
If
videos.
it's such a great time, right? Because I don't en masse see guys saying, oh man, what are the women going to do? No. They respond to women that then say that they want a relationship but can't.
That's exactly what I do on my channel. I don't make oh yeah, man, we're so lonely. Where are the women at? No, we literally just respond to the women like, we don't care.
And find what they're looking for. Or they respond and answer the questions, because I see guys in chats, I see guys in the comments, I see guys doing response videos sometimes. They're responding to the circumstances that they see with people. But it does not mean that they are changing their lifestyle to fit what you have going on. And I don't believe in mass that women are just having a good time by themselves.
I don't.
I think that women are getting pregnant, single mothers, more often than not.
Correct.
I think that women are aggravated about their circumstances. I think as they get older, or as their circumstances change, right? They need things done, stuff start to break down. They realize that they can't handle a house by themselves. It's a lot that goes into that. And so companionship, real companionship, is really at a premium nowadays. And I'm not even sure that we're going to see as many weddings and wedding ceremonies.
Well, we already know because there's a lot of bridal companies that are already closing down. A lot of bridal companies went bankrupt. Engagement ring companies or shops or whatever are also kind of going bankrupt. So it's kind of going that direction already. We see less marriages. The institution of marriage is dying off, as in like all of the venues and things that are connected to it.
As we used to see them, because people are not tripping about that anymore. They're not making that a big deal. They're not making that the priority for what they got going on. You know what I'm saying? So he's absolutely right. I think that more guys are more focused on being the best version of themselves for themselves, and they're not prioritizing. Like, they're not saying that, no, I will never get into a relationship, or no, I will never get married. But what they are saying is, I'm going to prioritize what makes the most sense for me instead of them, because I'm not getting a return and it's not as valuable as I thought it once was.
Or they won't have options. Women are probably going to have to start to actually pursue men, okay? Because all the guys that pursued them, they didn't want any of them.
Nope.
So the game is changing, and women can feel it.
I got a question for the fellas, because I'm trying to understand the dynamic now and how all this got misconstrued. Why is it that men nowadays, when it comes to dating, they don't believe in pursuing a woman, aka chasing a woman? What is the big issue with a man pursuing a woman? I don't just mean you making the first move. I mean like you actively pursuing this woman, calling her, texting her, planning dates. Why is it now we're in this day and age where men are like, oh, you could call me, oh, I was waiting on you to call me, I was waiting on you to text me, I was waiting on you to make the first move? For what? Criticize me all y'all want, but I am an old-fashioned girly. I was raised by my grandmothers. I believe believe in the old school ways and how things are supposed to go. If you that type of man where you think you are the prize, honestly, this video ain't for you, because I believe that women are the prize, because we're the ones that get chose. We're the ones that get picked. When a man findeth a wife, a man findeth a good thing. And I'm not even the type of woman to sit up here and think that I'm equal to a man. I think that a man is most definitely above me. My husband is for sure above me. Your heavenly father, your husband, everything else immediately after that. I'm not the one to sit up here and try to say I'm equal to a man and we on the same. No, we not. A man is above me. My husband is above me. So let's get that clear and out the way. Boom. My biggest issue that I have in my dating life is men are so lazy. I was waiting on you to call me. I was waiting on you to text me. No, sir. You asked me for my number. I gave it to you. It's up to you to call me, check on me, see how I'm doing. You're trying to get me. This is my thing. I don't ever make the first move on a man. I let men come get me. You want me? Come get me. If a man really wants you, he's going to come get you. It's not nothing extra I gotta do. It's not, no. If you want me, you're going to come get me. And the lesson that I learned in my previous relationships was never let a man tell you he don't want you more than once. So when I give you my number and you don't call me or you do all that, that's basically telling me you don't want me. Y'all have no problem pursuing your education. You have no problem pursuing your career. You have no problem pursuing your goals. A house when you want a house, a car. So why is it y'all have an issue with pursuing
We don't get betrayed, and those things don't take half our assets.
a woman, a marriage? Because y'all are the ones that pick us for marriage. We don't pick y'all. Y'all get on one knee. This is why I don't date now. I've been on a date in a year. And that is exactly why. It's because I'm so sick of men. Oh, I was waiting on you to call me. Well, you're gonna be waiting till you dead. If you pay attention to like older couples that have like years in, yeah, she didn't really like me at first, and she used to curve me, and then I finally got her. Like, what happened to that? Y'all don't even want the pursuit of a good woman anymore. And I know I'm a good woman. Hell, I got a good career. I have ambition. I have goals. I have drive. I have things going for myself. I know how to treat a man when I have one. So what is the big issue with pursuing a good woman?
Nah, I think
Like labeling yourself a good woman.
them days is over. If a woman wants a great man, then she gonna have to shoot her shot. She gonna have to make herself available.
Correct.
I even believe to the point to where she gotta like you more than you like her in order for the
I
relationship
100% agree with this. I totally agree with Anton. If she likes you more than you like her, you got a good one, and you're probably gonna last a very long time. If you like her more than she likes you, you're screwed. You're screwed. The relationship isn't gonna last. If it does, come and punch me in the gut or something, but it probably isn't. Please like, subscribe, comment down below. I really appreciate that, and catch you guys next time. Ciao.